making a sketch in charcoal medium. And the sketch is named as Mystique Eyes. First of all, we'll make the sketch that we need for our artwork. I'm using 2B pencil. I recommend using 2B pencils because when you are sketching something, you need the medium that with which you are sketching to be smooth. वो smooth होगा तो hand भी slip करेगा and it is easier to draw anything. The lines will be more clear. They will be more like very smooth, and it will be easier for you also to draw anything, draw any expressive line. So that is why I recommend this. So now let's start with our work. Okay. So here we will be placing our eyes. If you have any questions, anything you want to ask, you can add it in the comments. I will answer your questions. I guess this is better. We are not using watercolors, we are using charcoal. Okay. Let's begin. First, we will sketch our eyes, or and then we will place for our leaves. Right, this is how it is. I guess so. I think it's better that I use a lead pencil, because lead pencils are very fine point. Like this is 0.5, so I find it easier. It has to be leads only. So then another leaflet over here. Okay, then this is another leaflet over here. And then another one over here. Okay, so our sketch is almost complete. Now we can start with the eyes part. Like we are done with the leaflets. This is the last leaf that I'm adding over here. Now we'll add the eyes. So the eyes are supposed to be like this, a bit up and down. And then from here there will be a double line. Here we have the eyeball. And then this. Now we'll start with our charcoal work. Anyone, any questions, anything you want to ask? Okay, so we'll start with the eyes. So I'll cover this part. Using an eraser, you can pick up the portion, a little bit portion from here. Now another line over here.
पूरा पूरा
Now a dark outline on the, like we are using charcoal, but we won't be mixing it a lot. Okay, like a very little mixing will be done. We'll blend it using the pencil itself. A little bit blending on this part, and then using an eraser, we'll remove the excess. I'm using kneaded eraser over here. With kneaded eraser, you can easily erase whatever in whatever shape you want. You can also minimize the shade if you have made it way too dark. It's easy. I think it's a must-have eraser if you're working in pencils. Okay. Now from here also, and I'm using very light pressure for this area. And using light pressure, I will add shade over here. It will be connecting the background of the leaf. And over here, using the shade with a very light hand, let's move towards over here and here. And then using the pencil, we will darken this area out. Like we'll make it extremely dark. This is the portion where we don't have any light areas. It is dark. There are just shadows. Okay. Anyone, any questions? Anything you want to ask? Anything related to art, charcoal? You can add it in the comments. There are no messages as of now. Now we will shade it this way. This portion is extremely dark. There are no grains over here. And then as we move over here, we will start adding some grains. Okay, now this area I will just make this leaf lighter. Now this one goes to a darker area like this. Here we get to see these kind of strokes. You can just remove it like this because we don't need a lot of dark charcoal over here. Okay, need to correct this also. Yeah, so this much is done. Okay, now this area. Just cover it with dark charcoal. We don't need to add any shade over here. Just keep a big brush with you so that you can clear off the dust that you um, gain over the surface while working with charcoal. Anyone, any questions, anything you want to ask? Which pencil number? I'm using this is Camlin's charcoal pencil. I'm using soft one. There is no grade in this charcoal pencil. There are just these n- numbers, like these soft, hard, and medium. What I recommend is use the softest one. It is more easy to work with. Now again from here, this area is lighter. Now cover it from this side like this. Make sure that this is tapering over here and broader at the born area, like from where this line, the sleeve is getting worn. I brought Apsara pencil shading box, 6 pencils there are, but I don't know which pencil number to use. See, what you brought are graphite pencils. That is why they are six in number. They will be, I guess, 2B, 4B, 6B, 8B, and 10B, and if it is six, then maybe 3B and other are like, it might be graphite pencils. Those are not charcoal pencil. What I'm using are charcoal pencil, and they are from Camlin. And if you're using shading pencil, like you have brought Apsara, good, but from next time, uh, purchase art line. Those are better and those are darker and softer. Okay, and right now I'm using charcoal, so you can, like, I purchased the whole set, but you don't need that. You can just purchase one pencil, the soft grade Camlin pencil, and charcoal pencil. That is enough. And if you want to make like powder or those sort of things, you can uh, buy one charcoal stick also, compressed charcoal sticks. That is all right. Anything else you want to ask? See, in when you're using graphite pencil, the lower the number, the lighter the lighter the pencil will work. Okay, like 2B is lighter than 4B, and 4B is lighter than 6B. 6B is lighter than 8B. So as the numbers increase, the darkness also increases. It turns from gray to black. Like when if you use 8B, 6B, and 10B, they are near black. They are not absolute black like this charcoal one, but they are near to black color. Any other question, Pihu? Nothing. Okay. You can add your question in the comment box if you have any. Also from YouTube, find out how to sharp those pencils, okay? And sharp those pencils that way and then work in bark technique. Graphite pencils, like they are excellent for bark technique of pencil shading. Now from here again it will be broader over here and tapering at this end. Okay, now um, we need to make this portion dark. Like it should be like this much. And then over here, now shade from here again in strokes. Work in strokes in this area because it is very curvy and you need to finish this portion. You need to occupy that portion. And this, now again. Just remove the shading. Like it will get lighter on its own. Just make sure you do it in strokes using your kneaded eraser. and a bit of brush in some areas, but not much. Don't overdo this process, please. Now, just cover this area from dark to light. And don't worry about the mess that we are making. We will clean it up at the end. Anyone, any questions? Anything you want to ask? Or any request that you want to learn something, like I want to learn this part, this subject in the next life, you can add that also in the comments. Like I was thinking of taking a live on basics of sketching one, like only the basics and nothing else. So how about that? Are you guys willing for this? Are you guys up for that live stream? Okay, now using the pencil we create this design. Now again using an eraser, just lighten up this area. Now from this area is quite light, like it goes in this way. Anyone, any questions? Anything you want to ask? Any suggestions for the next live? And we have already scheduled a class. We have already scheduled class for a couple of days. You can check. You can open the channel and check out the upcoming classes. They are already scheduled for week according to the week. Like on Sunday or Saturday, we schedule the class for the week. Like for the rest of the week, we plan out which class we are going to take on which day. Yes, basics is nice. Okay, I will take that up in next week because this week we have already scheduled. So next week I will take that up and just check out when the live is going to be. Okay, for the basics thing. मैम क्लास कब से स्टार्ट हो रही है ऑनलाइन? ऑनलाइन क्लासेस अब रिज्यूम हो गई है. लाइव क्लास यहाँ यूट्यूब पर 2:30 पे रहती है एंड देन डूडलिंग क्लासेस एट आई गेस 6 o'clock. You can check the schedule. And very soon we will be adding Hina also in this. And Zoom class one to one, that we decide mutually. We don't like we like ideally I take the time of 5 o'clock, but like in some cases the person who is learning is not free, so we decide mutually. It's not a problem. We will be very soon launching a workshop, a 7 days workshop in which you will be learning doodling, henna, rectangle, mandala, watercolors, sketching, like and quilling. These different topics we will be taking that up. Now, okay, in this side. And then again. Now, now we will cover up this area. Like we are almost done. We just need to cover up these two areas. That's it. Anyone, any questions? Anything you want to ask? Because I'm going to end the live stream very soon. So if you have any questions, add it in the chat box so that I can answer them. Now this side also. Now we can clear out the dust that we have from the unwanted areas. Okay, so just clear it out like this. Especially the leaves, they are supposed to be white, pure white. Again, this leaf, and we are done. Okay, so we are done with our sketch. I guess we can make this area a little bit smooth. And that's it. We are done with our work. So thank you so much everyone for joining in. We'll meet again like day after tomorrow in our next class. So till then, bye bye. Take care, everyone.